Hey guys, hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Your boy is back with another subreddit video, and today we're diving into a new one. I'm super excited to be reading r/menwritingwomen. It's gonna be our first time on this channel, and thanks to your guys' recommendation and also the Patreon Deluxe members, we have decided on this one. And if you guys are new to this subreddit, it's described as "she breastedly boobedly down the stairs," a sample of how men who create films, books, TV, and graphic novels characterize women. So I'm super excited because we all know, based off of r/Bad Women's Anatomy and Not How Girls Work, that most guys, even me included, have no clue how women work at all. So I'm excited to see how they write them. But before we get into this, if you guys are new to my channel and you enjoy videos like this, we do daily videos similar to this one on this channel. So make sure you guys stay up to date by hitting the subscribe and the notification bell. And if you do enjoy the video, also hit the like and comment section down below, as it helps me with the algorithm a lot on YouTube. And I also love engaging with you guys. And for those of you that want extended daily content, I have exclusive extended videos on the Patreon. It's gonna be the first link in the description box. And also thank you again for all the deluxe members for all the help that you guys have given me in this past month now. All right, so let's get into this. I'm excited. I don't have any pre-planned ones because it seems like a relatively safe subreddit that I won't have to blur too much, but we'll see. This one looks interesting. So the title of this one says, "The Paddle Gazelle in 1995 Middle School Newsletter Attempt at Empowering Female Athletes. ... Nailed it." All right, so this is back in 1995, right before I was born. Principal's Corner, and this is in the newsletter. The principal said, "Big congrats to the girls team. Not a single tear until after the match. That's growth." Also, Principal Beans. What a name. So Principal Beans here. This must have they must have cried in a match before or something. I mean, this is hilarious because I've seen guys cry in middle school, 100%. I'm pretty sure I cried in middle school after I lost a game. So that's funny. Also, was it like a win or a lose that or a loss that caused them to cry? So curious now. This reads like an Onion headline. This is a good one. They have no principles. Okay, so this seems like a really silly subreddit. I'm excited. I love getting into these. Okay, here we go. Light Years by James Salter. So this is part of a book. I'm going to guess that last years of the youth, she means like 28. All right, so James Salter writes in his novel, because this is men's writing women's. Oh, also, if you guys are enjoying this after the video or whatever, to let me know if you guys want to see women writing men, because I think that's a one, right? Isn't it? Oh, it is, but it's very small compared to this one. All right, so anyways, in this one, James writes, largely unknown. His daughter was 17. His wife, people found her strange. She was in the last years of her youth. Oh, I see the reference now. So like 28, right? I just playing. She was like a beautiful dinner left out overnight. Okay. She was sumptuous, but the guests were gone. Her cheeks had begun to quiver when she walked. A thick beard, wartness of nose, corduroy jacket, long since... Okay, and then the rest is cut off. So, beautiful dinner left out overnight is hilarious because they're referencing it like it's her last years of youth. So, like, it's beautiful, but it's going to go stale. It's going to go stale. So funny. This one feels especially gross. Oh, apparently the book is like overall is bad. Oh wait, no, it's good. The book is well written overall. The author is an award-winning author, but the way women are described in it, not sure if I'll be able to finish. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's so silly. Also, random note I noticed lately, and like I'm kind of excited about, is like in a lot of, not all forms of writing, but a lot of forms of writing in modern day is getting better at telling women protagonists and stuff like that. Not so much like Disney and stuff, because they're terrible at it, but I'm talking more about like anime. If you guys are like not big on anime, I'll explain. So like there's a lot of new anime that are coming out with really good women protagonists, like Free Rend. Like that's a great example, and I'm obsessed with it too. But yeah, alas, we go back. Women writing men writing women. Okay, so this is actually a woman who's writing the initial stuff, but is writing how a man would write. Okay, well, let's see. She dressed like a Southern belle cowboy, her reddish blonde hair spilling over her collar. There was a gap as large as a spread hand between her scarf and her lapels, which showed her decolletage. I can't pronounce that. Margaret had large breasts. Okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. All right. Margaret had large breasts, which I mentioned because she had not grown used to dressing them without stays, and they tended to draw the gaze. They had a lively upward swell. They seemed to want to have a conversation. Wait, her melons did? That's wild. And buried deep in the cleavage were a couple of raised acne dots. This is so descriptive. Great writing. Resembling charmingly pink wafer crumbs. Her skin was fair and bright, like an expensive moisturizer. I know all this because I think male writers are often mocked for their lengthy descriptions of women's breasts. But I do think some breasts provoke them, even for me. Oh, how meta. That's really meta. That's funny. Because I really, like, if you were to read that, you would think a guy was writing it. She was due to retake the acclama. You know, I'm curious, someone in chat, I don't read as many books, especially like fantasy and stuff. Can you guys decipher right away, or how long does it take to decipher if you were to read a book, right, and not know the author? How many pages in do you think it would take for you to determine, okay, a guy wrote this versus a girl? And like, what are the tells besides like describing cleavage per se? All right, interesting. Oh, this one's not safe for work, so I'm gonna have to save this for the Patreon. All right, here we go. This one says how to show female character growth on screen by general observation. Okay, so we've got a sheep here that takes his wool off. Okay. A girl, dude, that is true. Why is that a common thing that like women are all of a sudden empowered by the time they cut their hair? I guess it can be empowering in the sense of like it's so common for girls and women to have long hair, but like at the same time, why is that the tell for it? You can also like not be empowered after that, or you can be empowered by many other things. Like, look at this nice haircut. It's more me. The cut. Yeah, it is that, chat, let me know. I know I have a lot of women that, you know, are subscribed to me. Actually, the majority of my subscribers are women, which is crazy to me. But is that something that is like legit or not? Like when you cut your hair really short, is it an empowering moment, or is it just, I don't know. Let's read the comments. I don't mind the hair cutting trope to reflect the character's change, growth, descent, acceptance of the situation, but I just wish it wasn't the only thing ever used. There it is. Well, how do you guys feel about that? Let me know, because if it's just that, then it doesn't make any sense, because just cutting your hair doesn't make anything change. I think the tired trope is the woman cutting her hair after the breakup, quote unquote. Like there is a life alternate experience the average woman can go through than just ending a relationship. Not trying to undermine the severity of things like divorce and such. Katy Perry joined the Marines on top of the haircut, so there's that. Yeah, I remember that. What music video is that? That's funny. An old Tom and Jerry comic. Worst thing I've seen today. Oh, here we go. So we have Tom. Now, don't you dare touch me. The girl cat says, don't you dare touch me. And then Tom goes, toots, darling. How old are you today? No way. No way. This isn't a comic. For kids? This is crazy. She says 17, the girl cat. And then Tom spanks her 14, 15, 16, 17, and she's yelling. And these are cats, by the way. But they're obviously portraying modern. And then like it's for kids too, which is what's fucked up. And then he kisses her and then says congratulations. And then she falls for him. Oh, Tom. What? Who the hell wrote this? I mean, obviously a dude, but like a creepy dude, a PDF file dude. Why? Like this could have been done so many other ways. Why did you have to pick the girl cat to be 17? That makes it so much worse. And then also the spanking is gross. And then the blatant essay is crazy. What the fuck? Literally how I feel. Look at Louis. What the F, mate? Thanks, I hate it. Why is he wearing a diaper? Yeah, that's also another thing. What the fuck? That was a lot to take in. As a man, what the F? Oh, okay, here we go. So OP is a guy who even put this in. Oh, this is under women authors. So is this a girl that wrote this? Okay, I don't know, but let's read it. All right, we'll start right here. We'll read the main paragraph that is alluding the moment. Despite myself, I'm gonna have to read it like this, guys. Sorry. Despite myself, I have been thinking about his wife all day. I find myself hoping she is a vocal participant in her neighborhood watch. It would also be reassuring if she lies completely still during, wow. Now I have to blur this, man. So in the book, it says it would also be reassuring if she lies completely still during, cuddling intimately. There is the possibility that she might be cool. She might truly be blank with her husband going out on a date with her girl who has 16 times more viable eggs. Why is that the choice of words to use? You could say a more young girl, youthful, or you could even say a girl that is younger. Literally just that. No, but 16 times more viable. Also, who came up with 16? Like, did you do the research on like how each year's it drops like a certain amount? Let's read the rest though. It says she might be limber, keyed into Venus retrograde, and inclined to use natural deodorant. A woman so unthreatened by all of New York's women that she has given this nubile horde a wholesale blessing to F her husband. What the fuck? This book is called Luster, I think. What did I just read? Forget the weird egg bit. What the hell is even going on in the first paragraph? Oh, wait, there's more? Let's read the first paragraph. IBS, so that we are bonded in mutual constellation. I want us to fight in public. And when we fight in private, I want him to maybe accidentally punch me. What? Sorry, I'm like really close to the screen because it's hard to read this. I want us to have a long, fruitful bird watching career, and then I want us to find out we have cancer at the exact same time. Then I remember his wife. The coaster eases downward and we fall. So I'm assuming that this book is about some psychopath trying to get this guy who has a wife. What the hell? This book confuses me so much. Yeah, that was crazy. What the hell did we just read? And a woman wrote this? The book is called Luster? I mean, I don't know if it's this book, but if it is this book, it is written by a woman. Huh. Crazy. All right, so this one says Congo by Michael Crinton. Definitely dude. All right, similarly, Karen Ross, despite her youthful cheerleading beauty and soft, seductive Texas accent, possessed great intelligence and a deep inner toughness. And then in parentheses, she had matured early, and a high school teacher had once praised her as the very flower of virile Texas womanhood. Why did he feel the need to add that? That just makes a high school teacher said that to her too, while she was in high school. That's nasty. That is some Texas shit. I'm just playing Texas people. I love Texas. I've only been once though, but crazy. And the teacher was promptly fired after saying that. If a teacher calls a teenage girl the very flower of viral Texas womanhood, the state shouldn't need a warrant to seize his hard drive. Yo, the comments on this subreddit is what's making it for me. Oh, that's funny. Airplane, 1980, does parody, right? And this is under satire, so it might be satire, but let's see. So Elaine says, Ted, what are you doing here? Stryker says, Elaine, I've got to talk to you. Elaine says, you shouldn't have come. I don't have time now. Miss Shifts then says, oh, stewardess. Elaine, excuse me. Stryker sits down. Miss Elderly, no wonder you're upset. She's lovely. And a darling figure. Supple. Pouting breasts. What? Firm thighs. It's a shame you're not getting along. No woman describes another woman in comparison to another woman regarding their subtle pouting breasts. Firm thighs. Like, who the fuck says that? Stryker. Yes, I know. Things used to be different. I remember when we first met, it was during the war. What the fuck? Miss Elderly as the name for the older woman. Lol. Now I have to go to sleep having read the phrase pouting breasts. Every time I think of that, I just think of like chicken breasts. Cause like no one calls like that. Like that's just weird. All right. Again, it's always like breasts, like chicken breasts, you know? Just on some chicken breasts. I can say breasts on YouTube, right? Because of chicken breasts. Like I hope. The title of this one says, "A father talking about the future of his 11-year-old son in the name of the wind" by Patrick Rothfuss. Wild last name. In the marvelous, versatile 7-string Troopers lute we use today, the same story claims Eileen's own lute had 8 strings in all. Is it Eileen or Eileen? I think it's Eileen. Eileen, I like that though, my mother says. Kings coming from miles away to hear my little cloth play. Kvalv? I don't know how to pronounce that. His music stopping barroom brawls and border wars, Ben smiled. Oh my God, I read ahead. The wild women in his lap, my father enthused, laying their breasts on his head. Their chicken breasts. What the hell? I mean, this is kind of just reminds me of how like when a movie is made by a guy, not always, but especially in the like 90s and 2000s. Oh, I'm gonna say 2000s. In the early 2000s and maybe even early 2010s, all of the 2000s. And you would see most male like screenwriters and like directors will direct a intimate cuddling sesh, even though it doesn't really need to be in it for the plot of the movie, with the exception of like maybe like a 50 Shades of Grey or something like that, like where it's literally smut, right? But it'll be like an action movie about, or an action drama about like a family, like, I don't know, robbing a bank, let's say. And then they put in, and it's crazy because I feel like good writing is when you can imply that that stuff has happened without having to waste 5-10 minutes of screen time on them kissing, because they can't even do anything anyways, because it's going to be in theaters. So like at the same time, you just wanted to film that for what? And I think now I'm seeing less and less of those type of scenes, because unless I'm going to say there is an exception, if it actually has a serving plot point where like something funny happens in it for a comedy, or like for something like, okay, that I can kind of understand. But when it's just there, especially out of nowhere, and to be like waste so much time in the movie, I'm like, brother, like this is cool as a dude. I can watch this, but at the same time, if I really wanted to watch this, I can just go on like multiple websites. Like I'm not going to the movie theaters to waste 5-10 minutes on this. I want to get to the point. I like movies that just like skip to like the next morning, and then the dialogue continues, because then I'm like, okay, well, there we go. We already know what happened. All right, let's read one more. This one says, "I beg your biggest pardon, Rivers of London" by Ben Aaronovich, 2011. "I found my voice. I believe it was more of an arrangement. I was fighting the urge to fling myself to my knees before her and put my face between her." It's always the chicken breast. And go bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. What? He was fighting the urge to go to his knees and do that and put him, and then to say bubbly, bubbly, bubbly? Like motorboat? This isn't a book. What is this book about? "When she offered me a seat, I was so, wow, hard it was painful to sit down." That doesn't make sense either. You can't be like turned on as a guy and it hurt to sit down. In theory, it would hurt more to stand up, because you're pressing it against your clothing. Sitting down would help alleviate it. No? Am I stupid? Or, I mean, that's not how guys work either, I think. Painful to sit down. I'm like, I don't know. That's a weird one. "I caught Beverly snickering behind her hand. So did Mama Thames. She who sent the teenager scuttling for the kitchen. This I know for a fact. The reason African women have children is so that there's someone else to do the housework." Wait, what? This got way worse. That was already bad, but what? Wait. I hope that the person they weren't referencing was the teenager, because that's crazy. And then another thing, he wrote that the reason African women have children is that there's someone else to do the housework. That why is it African women? Why isn't it just the reason that any human being has kids is to raise them? And then one of the perks is that they help you with stuff eventually. The last line, yikes. Yeah, for real, dude. What? The character is the son of an African woman and talking about his own mom, but the author is a white English dude. Whoa. I felt awful reading it. Same, dude. I was like, the fuck? Oh, Nigerian, and that line is one thing they got close, unfortunately. Yeah, but like a lot of parents do that. And then also like, it's just one, I beg your finest pardon. That's so funny. I don't know. It's always chicken breasts. Guys, it's always chicken breast. Her small, mobile chicken breast. I'm going to keep saying chicken breast because I can't take it seriously. And this is from Running Blind by Lee Child. Jack Reacher. Okay. We're going to read the highlighted one. He looked at her over the rim of his cup. Egyptian cotton button down, pure white, maybe a 13-inch collar, a blue tie knotted neatly in place and rising gently over her small mobile chicken breast. Dude, how are they mobile? Like a mobile, I keep saying mobile, my bad. Mobile chicken breasts. Men's trousers with big darts taken out of them to curve in around her teeny waist. Tan face, white teeth, great cheekbones, blue eyes, and long blonde hair. See, I don't read books like this. Like, my choice of books have nothing to do with chicken breasts, guys. All the books I read are like, I don't know, the last book I read was Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, or I'm technically still reading it, but like, he's not going to talk about chicken breasts. Wow, what the fuck? That was so goofy and silly. That was a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys do enjoy this, I can make this more of a regular series or at least revisit it again. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And for all the Patreon members, I'll see you guys there. Bye.